Good morning, children. Welcome to the class. So today we'll discuss using a query. Last class we had discussed about what is query, what do you mean by window query, and what are the different design grids are there in the query window. Now today we'll discuss about using a query. How to use a query. To use a query, we need to add files, specify the criteria in the design grid, and then run the query. It means here which field you want to display, that field you have to uh, check on the check on the design grid query, that window, and then after that you have to run the query. Run the query means you have to click the run button, and then immediately all the data will display which you want to see in the query window. Let us create a query based on the student table to display the records of the students whose age is more than 13. First one is, here one condition is given there, all the student data is with us. From that data, student data, we have to display the record of student whose age is more than 13. So here we have to we have to give one criteria, and then criteria how to give, it is given here. Step number 1, choose the required field from the drop down list of the field row in the design grid, or simplify double click on the field from the table in the top pane. Then select the order of sorting in the sort row. Sort row is used to sort the data as ascending or descending order. Then specify the criteria in the criteria row. For example, you have to give the criteria. If you want to give the criteria, if any if and else condition, then you can give the in the criteria row. In this case, type greater than, type means greater than 13, greater than 13 under the age column, and save the query means under the age column where you had written all the students age, that column you have to write that greater than 13. Then now see the result of the query, click the run. There run button is there you have to click on the run button, then immediately all the answer will be displayed on the screen. Option from the result group of the design, tap on the ribbon. The result of the query is displayed in the datasheet view, showing only those records are satisfy the query. If the if the criteria matched with our criteria row, then that it display all the records. Here multiple criteria can be added on a table. Here one criteria is also given here, multiple criteria. If you want to give more than one criteria, then it is here to give two conditions are there, and an or means both the criteria should be matched, or means any one criteria should be matched. When you type two criteria on the same line, only record where both criteria are met will be displayed, that it is called AND condition. Then when you type first criteria on the criteria row and second criteria on the row, the record either where either criteria are met will be displayed. This is called OR condition. So how to put AND or OR condition, it is given here in the criteria view. Then practical question is there. This year we are not doing any practical questions. Then I am quitting this. Then form. How to use the form in a Access. A form resembles as fill in the blank sheet that you would complete by hand, such as a job application. Hence, we can call a form simply a way to enter data into the database. Students, sometimes some website you had open and their registration form is there. That form you are filling means your name, your surname, your class, section, then which school you are studying, your father's name, your age, date of birth, like this, all the options, all the form you are filling in the column, that is known as the form. um, Here it is given as a example for job applications, because suppose that somewhere vacancy is there, and if you want to apply for that job, you have to fill one form. That form is known as this, that's same as the form here also. So MS Access link a form to a table and stores the information that you put numerous fields in a table. This way you can see all the fields in one screen, whereas if you were in the table view, you would have keep scrolling to get the field you desired. So here datasheet view if you are having, then you have to scrolling the data and then enter the data, but it is there in the design view, so you should be select and design means the format will display, and there you have to enter the data. Then creating a form. How to create a form? To create a form, select the table for which you want to create the form and follow the given step. Step is given there. Click the create tab on the ribbon. Then second thing is click the form. From the forms group, Access creates a form and places all the fields of selected table on the form. Then use the navigation bar to move through the record on the form. How to use this? Then there are three views. Form can be displayed: form view, layout view, and design view. Here, what is the use of these three views? First one is form view. View is used to enter or edit data. If you want to edit the data, edit means some changes. If you want to do, then with the help of this form view, you are able to do the addition. Then design view is used to adjust the design of the form. If you want to do the adjust of the form, means some formatting work if you want to do, then you can do with the help of this design view. Then layout view. Layout view is used to change the format of your form. In the layout view, click the format tab, auto format option, and choose the desired format from the gallery of styles. So these are the different view. Here remember it is given there, although a form can be named differently from a table, they both still manipulated the same information and same data. Hence, if you change a record in a form, it will change in the table also. It means that all the data is there in the form also and in the table also. So if you are changing the data in form, so it should be, definitely it should be changed in table also. Now multiple choice question is given here. Multiple choice question, first one is MS Access links a form to a table. Then a query displays specific record from the table that meet a certain criteria. And when you change a record in a form, it gets changed in table also. So student, next class will discuss report in MS Access. Thank you.